Welcome and thank you for tuning in to the Ducarelli podcast. This is your host, Anna. Today's episode will be conducted in English. You're coming to Calabria, the southernmost region of the peninsula mainland of Italy. Here we boast 3 national parks, Aspromonte, Pollino, and Sila, which has of the most cleanest air in Europe, over 500 miles of pristine coastline, transparent turquoise Caribbean-like sea, green hills and mountains lined with chestnut, olive, orange, bergamotto, and lemon trees. Calabria was also known as the Magna Grecia, beginning in 8 centuries BC. Colonized by the Greeks. Over the centuries, other cultures, including Spanish, Arabic, and Norman, have influenced our region's language, dialects, traditions, culture, and architecture. Pick your launching pad. There are so many towns in which you can stay to immerse yourself and family in our culture, and if you truly want to live the authentic Calabrian experience, live modern times while taking a blast into the past for a livelier experience, look to the cities like Reggio Calabria, Cosenza, and the regional capital of Catanzaro, which is most centrally located and is the perfect hub for traveling around. Of course, the Ducarelli Bed and Breakfast is in close proximity, 7 miles north of Catanzaro, in the green hills of what is referred to as the Presila Catanzarese. We are 15 minutes from the mountains of the Sila, filled with summer and winter fun, as you can mountain bike on the newly inaugurated bicycle trail that unites all 3 of our national parks, which incidentally passes through our town of Pentone. And you can ski in Sila too. As beaches are concerned, we are blessed. Closest to Catanzaro Lido, not far from the Gulf of Squillace, and famed beaches like Soverato and Montauro on the Ionian Sea. Tropea is on the Tyrrhenian or west coast, all very beautiful for enjoying the sand. We are the perfect base to travel from. You can enjoy the beaches depending on the weather, of course, beginning as early as April, May, June, and as late as even October or November. Of course, weather permitting. Summer months of July and August are typically the most frequented, as are the most popular vacation months in the Northern Hemisphere. July, although, is a bit less crowded. But no worries, the Ducarelli has air conditioning and heating and all the comforts of home away from home you can desire. Experience the long-standing flavors that make Calabria Calabria. Peperoncino, Calabria's peperoncino, or hot chili pepper, is famous throughout the world, as well as the red onions of Tropea. The olives, chestnuts, salumi, or cured meats, locally made wines, breads, sweets, pizza, and honey. At the Ducarelli Bed and Breakfast, you will experience all the flavors of wonder as we prepare as much as possible in our banquet room or eating outdoors on our 165 square meter terrace. Here, all the local flavors you can enjoy are produced at kilometer zero. Homemade rustic bread is baked fresh every morning in Pentone. We have an absolutely wonderful bakery, the local pizzeria, who is also delivering directly to your door right here at the Ducarelli. If you also like locally produced honey that is actually elevated to an art form, I can personally attest to it being of the best I have tasted throughout all my global travels. We have two churches, one being a shrine, the Church of Patron Saint San Nicola di Bari, with a coven of the Madonna del Rosario, and the shrine of the Madonna delle Grazie. There are local fruit and vegetable shops, general stores too, a tobacconist, a postal office, pharmacy, bars, cafe, local woodworking artisans, artists of all kinds, beautiful places to take in panoramas. And the Carabinieri, or state police, have a station here as well, so we consider ourselves privileged. Pentone has market days, and you can also find them in Catanzaro, in the city or by the sea, on different days of the week. So be sure to wake up early to go to the market, as they usually close by noon. We are a short ride from the Museo Civico di Taverna, also known for the famous Baroque artist Mattia Preti, born in Taverna in 1613. In the summer, they sponsor wonderful outdoor musical shows ranging from classical to jazz and all in between. For our guests who enjoy nature, I also encourage you to visit on your stay Valle Coupe, the second biggest canyon in Europe, for which you can enjoy not only the canyon, but gorges, waterfalls, and hiking trails. And also beautiful to see is La Grotta Rosa. They call it the Pink Grotta because between sunlight and shade, the stone appears pink, and there is a waterfall 5 meters high, roughly 15 feet, with transparent and fresh water. Maggisano also boasts a laghetto collinare, a lake in which to swim, with a small beach, should you desire. I also encourage all our outdoor adventure guests to visit our friends at the Avventura in Borgo, or our local outdoor adventure park, located in Ceglia Superiore, whose old castle we can see from the breathtaking green amphitheater in which our immense terrace is immersed. You will be able to zip line, climb, cross Tibetan bridges, and take in the breathtaking views, fun for guests of all ages. Of course, our territory is famed for archeological parks and museums, particularly Scolaceum, which is of the most important and suggestive in southern Italy. It is on the coast of the Mediterranean Sea, a land which the Byzantine and Normans came to conquer, and the land from which Ulysses left to go to Ithaca. As your host and your concierge for the territory and country, you know that you will always feel right at home at the Ducarelli B&B, as I speak English and will organize for all your needs to be met. We have forged partnerships with many businesses in our area so that you will have discounted tickets, meals, or privileged experiences, whether during or after your stay. Once a Ducarelli guest, always a Ducarelli guest. If you can learn some Italian before you come, the locals will certainly appreciate it, and they'll also enjoy trying to use their English conversing with you. Any stay, short or long term, you consider here will be a tranquil experience which will remain indelibly etched in your minds. So looking forward to meeting you soon. And thank you for listening to the Ducarelli podcast.